I heard your cry for help, Cher, and I'm here. I'm here for you every step of the way. And I'm going to show you some things and I'll help you out. Okay? We can get along. Promise you. Let me show you some things. Don't give up hope yet. Okay, I've decided that I would start with a, this is a man who does true crime stories, and I wanted to show a few videos of his, in the last, in the last week or less. Let's see, we've got South Carolina man tried to kill girlfriend. This is the Trey King channel, 55,000 views. Arkansas teacher put on leave, 26,000. Indiana man kills 4 people. That's 159,000 in the last 2 weeks. Another one in the last 2 weeks, 202,000. Another one, 179,000 in the last 2 weeks. So we'll keep it at under 2,000. See, this one was 18 hours ago, and it was 59,000. The next one is 1 day ago, 67,000 views. And 2 days ago, 21,000. Or is that 2? Yeah, 21,000 views. And that's about a pastor farting on people. I mean, but it's true crime, and it, as stupid as it sounds, it really is true. So those are just some examples of how Watts is not including, and people do view other true crime stories, and then we're going to keep it moving. Okay, yet again, I threw another man into the mix. This is reporting live from my sofa. He does true crime cases as well. And the first one he has here is about Crystal Kenny, 3,500 in the last 4 days. And of course, we all recognize that face in the middle there. That's Maren Fairmuska. Yeah, she's a whole different. Anyway, but 3,000 views. That was in the last week. And of course, Lori Daybell Vallow, or Vallow Daybell, whatever, 3.7 thousand views. That's in the last week. We'll move it over. Let's see, we'll move it over. We'll have to go down one here. Oh, and let's not forget, Leticia Stout and Jeffrey McDonald. Matter of fact, that is a really awesome case. I mean, the whole storyline behind that. I don't want to get off topic here, but he was convicted of killing his pregnant wife and his 2 daughters. So for those of you who aren't familiar with that, he was an army doctor, and I don't know. I think it was back in the, it was like in the back in the, I believe it was in the early, it was in the early 70s. Anyway, like I said, look into that case. It's very interesting for anybody who's interested. But, so that was a week ago, 43,000. And now we're going to go to just, I've never heard of this, Anissa Weyer. I guess she was one of the girls in the Slender Man case. 4.4 thousand views. Again, on Crystal Kenny, 3.2 thousand, and that's in the last couple of weeks. And we'll keep it moving. Now, keeping it in the true crime community, a lot of people may be familiar with Miss Stephanie Harlow. we want to talk about a case that nobody has heard of. This is a case about Phoebe Hansuk. 137,000 views in one day. And I guess this is part one. 230,000 in the last 3 days. And who did this? Who did this to Carol Ann Cole? I've never heard of this person. 191,000 views in a week. Where is baby Lisa? Let's see, and sorry for the poor quality as always on my videos, but I do try to get my point across. We're keeping it within the 2-week time frame. 306,000 views. James Hutchison, 194,000 views in the last couple of weeks. Bonnie and Clyde, that's an oldie. 92,000 views on that one. And I guess that was part two. Let's see. Part one, no, that's part four. Anyway, 92,000 on that one. Valentine Sally, yeah, that's 4 weeks ago, but 250,000 views. But we'll keep it moving. Now, this is Bailey Sarian, the Ken and Barbie doll couple, A Deal with the Devil. 2.4 million views in the last 3 days. The Corn Rake Mystery. I watched that trial. That was about 2 years ago. I think Zab Girl even covered that one. 3 million views in the last week. John Robinson, never heard of him. 3.7 million views. Of course, that was 3 weeks. We're going to keep it in the time frame. Next. Now, I just mentioned Zav Girl. In the last 9 hours, she talks about Mark Ponomarenko. Anyway, y'all see the name there. 2.3 thousand views in 9 hours. Of course, Lori Vallow, 1.7 thousand in the last 16 hours, less than a day. Now, of course, she does do Chris Watts videos, but she keeps it moving. It's going to go down. Alex Cox, a day ago, 3.4 thousand. Let's bypass him. And just trying to find, let's see, we have one here on Michael Peterson. Did he do it? That was a week ago for, is that for 4.2 thousand? So even the Casanova Killer, a week ago, 974 views. And like I said, she does do Chris Watts videos, but she also does other ones here on the Darlie Retire. Of course, that was 3 weeks ago, but anyway, she's getting views, and she's certainly well known in the true crime community, does awesome work. And we'll go next. And who do we have but Christina Randall? 84,000 views in 2 days on a case nobody's ever heard of. The Menendez brothers, 129,000 views in 6 days. Diabolical Stew of Human Remains, 164,000 views in 1 week. And just a random one there. What really happened to Princess Diana? Now that should interest you, Cher, because we share, an interest in that. She got 121,000 views in 2 weeks on Princess Di, and of course, Anna Nicole Smith, 184,000. That was 3 weeks ago, but still keeping it under 2 weeks. Next. Here we have Plunder. She does a less than 2-minute video on Megan Faramuska. 1 week ago, 6.1 thousand views. A mom of 6 in Lumberton, North Carolina. 2 days ago, 5.2 thousand views. And over here, Jen Shaw, 2.5 thousand views in 1 day. She also covers the Chris Watts case as well, but she keeps it moving. Lastly, another gentleman, it's called That Chapter. We have the case of Grace Millane, 730, almost 1 million views in 2 days. Carl Carlson, 769K views in 6 days. David Dooley, 796 in 1 week. And it just keeps moving. You know, over 700,000 in a week. Almost 1 million in 2 weeks. And Alexis Murphy, 787,000 in 2 weeks. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm going to run out of storage. This may even cut me off mid-sentence. But this is not done to attack you, Cher. You have to give it time. Do what you have a passion for. You don't have to stay on this Chris Watts case. Do like me. Free yourself of it. If like you said, if there's breaking news, report on it if you choose to. Of course, you can, obviously you can do it however you want to. I'm just coming at you genuinely and letting you know that there are people who do true crime cases and they do get views within our community, or I guess y'all's community, whether it be male, female, whether it's, people outside of, I guess the little clique community, but it can be done. And like I said, your passion is in prison reform, domestic violence, being an advocate, all the things that you talked about. And I know a lot of people are behind you, and I'm behind you, and, you can do it. I just wanted to show you, give you an example, and look, there's tons more. There really is. Just in the last, like I said, just in the last week. But you see that there's numerous views, and this, for you or anybody else that covers the Chris Watts case.